All right. So I see everybody's in tune. Everybody's getting the messages, and I see everybody is bringing information straight forward, and I'm loving it. So welcome to Be So Light. I'm your galactic spiral light priestess, Makala, here to give you another message. How you doing today? How you feeling today? How you feeling in your spirit? Did you step into yourself today? Or are you just kind of being slow and, I know it's Monday, but I was going to come on earlier, but I had so many interesting messages coming through since yesterday. And then, man, that chlorophyll gets all over the place. Okay. And then, sorry. Okay. So I had some information that was coming through. And the one that really got me yesterday. Now, yesterday I didn't do anything. I just stayed in bed with my infrared pad on me watching movies. Okay, so one of the movies that I was thinking of earlier over the weekend, like I think around Friday or something, I said, oh, I want to see that movie, Dracula, The Untold Story. I want to see that one. I looked. I didn't see it. I didn't see it on Tubi. I didn't see it anywhere. It wasn't loaded up anywhere. It wasn't even loaded up on YouTube. So then yesterday, when I'm just laying and just resting, I just took a rest day. Don't do nothing. I already ran around on Saturday. I said, don't do nothing day. I said, don't do nothing day. Okay. So I'm resting and I start thinking about that movie again, Dracula. I want to see Dracula, The Untold Story, because that movie's on point. I want to see that one. Would you know? As soon as I went into YouTube, it popped the hell up. You look amazing. I'm here for just a moment on a break. Yes, rest day. It's called rest. Lay your ass down. That's what it's called. It's called rest. So welcome on in, lovely. Um, so I went ahead and I was clicking. I clicked over and I said, there it is. That's the movie I wanted to see. So I just thought it was kind of weird, like, whoa, that's the one. Because it's a super coded movie. Not to mention the guy that's playing it, it's like he was just the right kind of man to play that movie. He played that part. I'm like, oh yeah, he's kind of, yeah, he's got that whole Nordic Viking look thing going on. Yeah. So anyway, I watched the movie. You know how we were told, when we were growing up that, silver, you know, was meant for the werewolves. And I totally didn't connect all the dots with silver is also for vampires. Now, I thought it was just beautiful that shout out to I Am God Frequency. Girls got it going on. Love her, love her, love her, love her. She's the bomb.com. So anyway, she had on her thing about the Epstein files, vampires, and parasites. And what she talked about today, I said, girl, stop. We're all getting the message. We're all seeing them. Talking about how when you go in the grocery store, and I go out of my way when I go in the grocery store and I see somebody hanging around and they keep like tracking, like where I'm walking, they walking, or they trying to get up in my space. I'm like, no, don't. I'm not here for you to siphon off of. So there's a lot of that energy going on right now. These beings are looking to get that energy. And in that movie, silver was a problem for him. Silver was a huge problem for him. So I was just like, well, I'm liking how Sage Goddess always throws a little something, something in with my orders when I get them. This is a Super 7 in silver. Just gave it to me as a gift. But one of my orders, yeah, Anyway, you got to really stay on top of everything right now because tonight, actually going into the early part of the mornings, like 3, maybe 4, right around there, that lunar eclipse is going to be right over us in the Pacific. Okay, so we're going to get a lot of that energy of it. Now, I was told that this particular lunar eclipse, the way this is happening, is bringing in the ancient activating codes. Those of us that are walking around with these really deep codes in our being are going to get fully activated. So, listen to what I'm telling you right now. Don't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puff stuffing yourself with a lot of food because eclipse equals 28 days, especially the lunar equals 28 days when we have a lunar eclipse. So that's 28 days all at once. So don't go overstuffing yourself with food and then you're going to be wondering why you're laying like, oh my God, I got to give birth to myself. Don't do it. You want to be in love with the self. You want to do, I don't know, you want to do things like get into your bath and love yourself with cedar wood and geranium. You want to get things like, I don't know, a little bit of arnica if you got a little things going on. I don't know, look for your specials. You want to get into your salads. You want to get into your proteins. Keep it light unless you want to do water protein if you need that to kind of like just keep your body fluid. But the main thing, lovelies, you want to stay hydrated. That's the key to everything right now. Keep yourself freaking hydrated like nobody's business. Okay? When you're fasting, great. Fasting's great. For me, I can't do a lot of fasting. I can go like do my intermittent fasting, but it starts a little bit of a problem for me later down. So I have to be careful with doing too much fasting. So I kind of do my titrating, bringing in the fluids, get the fluids. I'm no tight. I have to be hydrated. I am truly, yes, please, a mer for sure because of the fact that I have to put myself in some kind of water. If I don't, there's going to be an issue. Yeah, I might not be able to move. So we can't have that. So anyway, I want to jump into that talk about how do you tap into it. You don't have to tap into it. It's going to tap into you. Okay, just know that. It's going to tap into you. It already knows who carries the ancient codes. It already knows. So if you just been feeling like certain sore points on the body, especially down the spine, in the bones, that's where those codes are going to come up from. Because what? We carry a lot of ancient knowledge and connection to our ancestors in our bones. So when this lunar comes up and is showing like blood moon and everything, when we talk about blood moon, we're talking about life force energy. We're talking about that energy, that pulsating energy. Now, let's not get it twisted. Those of us that are going to be in it doing the good stuff, we're doing the good stuff. And then you got the other ones who are going to be doing other stuff. That's not for the highest good of mankind. They're going to be doing it for what they want it for. Okay? So don't get it twisted. So tomorrow for sure, I will be on for sure tomorrow. For sure. Because I am here to help you remember who you are. Just remember that. Yes, I'm your priestess. I got you. I got you. So, this is that time. All of you that are walking your path and stuff, This is the doorway into the initiation. Surprise. So you better mean what you say. Don't make promises and you can't keep them. Don't do that. Okay? Don't stir up chaos somewhere where you don't need to be stirring it up. Okay? If somebody's trying to stir up chaos with you, just say, oh, gee, on another timeline that would work, but I'm sorry. I'm all booked out this timeline. You're not a part of the timeline. Gotta go. See ya. Okay? Don't be hooking into that. Stay away from the low vibrational people. They ain't got it together. They're gonna be getting triggered. Okay? If you did not do your shadow work, this moon that we're going into to get these ancient codes, your shit's gonna come up like nobody's business. Okay? Sorry, I would try to sugarcoat this, but you know me, when you come here in the Be So Light tribe, I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff for you. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to go, bam, wake up, see it, be it, walk forward. Okay? Not all about this, oh, I can't say, I don't want to. No. We're in an entirely different ball game right now. Shit is popping off and things are being seen. And let me tell you, that video for I Am God frequency could not have come at a better time. Because what did I have to do today? I had to go to the grocery store. Dun, dun, dun. So, of course, while I'm like walking around, I am like extra vigilant. And I'm walking and I'm looking and I'm like, And I'm still finding this very interesting when I'm walking up to the door, when the door gets ready to open for me to walk into the grocery store. If there's somebody else coming up, it used to be they're going to rush up and get in there before me. But now all of a sudden it's like this waiting. Let me go in first. I'm catching it way too many times. Pay attention. Okay, I'm catching it. And I'm like, is that a lower dark being that knows that the light just stepped in? You better be on your best behavior, or I might just be another upgrade version of the song called You Light Up Your Life. Yeah, that might be it. So, anyway, just letting you know. So, these codes are coming in. They're going to start coming in. Pretty much, they've been drifting in since yesterday. They're going to accelerate at midnight. Let me repeat that again. It's going to accelerate at midnight. So don't be getting on talking about, oh, I can't get any sleep. I'm not, hi, lovely, come on in. I can't sleep. You're not going to get any sleep. This is training time. This is going into initiation time. Okay? This is it. This is going into this. This is going to set the preference of everything going forward the rest of this year. Not only to say, yes, we got some more eclipse happening the rest of this year later down, but they're about, 6 months apart, 4 months apart. So why we get this going? So I have already not been sleeping. Yeah, that sleeping thing, that's because a lot of your endocrine system is dropping the old script, getting rid of the old templates, getting rid of the old signature stuff. Okay. Now let me tell you, lovelies, what the other message was. Okay. Now, some of you, if you don't know about the firmament, just pay attention. So, when I was telling you about, Earth is like a mushroom. It's like that. It has this like dome over it, and then it's like this, okay? So, I'm in the shower. I literally, boom, I see the firmament, how it was constructed, how it was put over us to contain what was getting in here. so it wouldn't go out and infiltrate other places. They contained it here. We got stuck with it. Kind of think about aliens versus predator. Okay. So when it went up, and the thing that everybody says, oh, God, God constructed the firmament. Okay, not the real creator. The real creator would have never did that. The real creator would have had eliminated the issue, got rid of it. Okay, wouldn't have sealed, put us in a sealed firmament. This firmament is technology. It is a high technology, ancient technology that was put over this whole part of us. Okay. So showed me everything when it was constructed, when they put it over us, who were the beings that constructed it, how they put it up. Kind of like those mystery places that have been built here. And nobody knows how it was built, and they want us to believe that it was all a chisel and hammer that built these extravagant built temples and stuff with all these different symbols and stuff all over it, and just measured out to the T, right? No human did that. No human did that. Okay, technology. I keep telling you guys, we're not in 2026. I keep telling you that. So they put this thing up over us. Might as well just call it like a crystalline net. Okay. All right. So it's up here. It had a timeline when it would come down, when enough of us would hold the frequency and vibration to stabilize ourselves along with raising it up so that it would no longer be needed. This thing is getting ready to come, boom, getting ready to pop the hell off. Hi, lovely, come on in. So that's what's getting ready to happen. It's happening in little pieces. People are finding little things that's kind of like doing that, but it was a constructed technology that was put up here. Okay. Kind of like, oh, Highlander. I want to say it's the movie number 2 or number 3 where they put up a shield, activated a shield to keep out all the radiation, right? Pay attention to what I just said. So, what do you think is going to happen with all the suns we have? We have one in here. We have our suns outside of it. What do you think is going to happen? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it? You remember that popcorn we used to eat? It was called Jiffy. Remember how you couldn't wait to get popcorn on a Saturday night with your mom and your dad? You're gonna have movie night, and she goes, "I'm gonna pull out the Jiffy." Okay, the Jolly. We're gonna have that, and put it on the stove, and you would. And you couldn't wait till you start seeing the aluminum pop up, pop, 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 pop. Yeah, that's what's getting ready to go down with us right now. So, yeah. So the popcorn is actually going to be the inorganic beings that pop, 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 pop. I'm sorry, what's that? I just love it. Because that's what's going to happen. Because they're not going to be able to hold the codes that are coming in. And also, lovelies, just know that these codes that are coming in, you might want to pay attention to all of a sudden your insight that comes in so clearly, off the chain. I'm loving it. I'm like, damn. And guess what? When they say, oh, sit and do your meditation and da-da-da-da, nah, sit and do your intentions. Get yourself grounded, do your intentions, how you want your day to be. What things do you need to show up? What things do you want coming in? Set your intentions. And then forget about it. Just order, please. Okay, today, universe, I'm commanding this. I need this to fall in place. Also at that process, let's keep my cortisol levels low. Let's keep my body strong and healthy. Let's keep my light body self strong and vibrant. And nothing inorganic, artificial, has any permission in my field. You have no permission. I reject you 100%. Period. You have no dominion over me because I'm divine and sovereign. I communicate only with the highest divine source. I only communicate with benevolent light beings, preferably from the 12th on up dimension. Where there's no issues. Okay? So you want to make sure you are setting it up for that energy. Set your day. Okay? Set your day. So these codes, when they start coming in, don't lose it if you start getting it through the neck, if you start getting it through the front of your head, if you start getting it through the lower back, if you start getting it in the sacrum, if you even start getting it in the womb, and you start feeling like, God, what's going on with me? I got a lot of stuff going on down here. Okay, this is the time you want to clean out the urinary tract system. Eat some asparagus. That'll knock stuff out quicker than you can say how to do time. Okay, asparagus doesn't play. Asparagus is like, so you have a problem here. We are just going to go sweep that on out of here. Asparagus is good for that. Okay, so this energy is going to be off the hook insane. Smudge your place. If it becomes too much for you, find your medicine stones that work with you. Find yourself your bath. Get yourself into your bath. Okay, stop thinking, oh, I'm just gonna, no, get in the bath water. Put your salts in it so it recalibrates you as you take the energy in. Pay attention to your dreams. Make notes. Okay? Be present in the moment when it's all coming in, but make your notes. All right? So today, we're starting in on this Monday, and we got gamma. And this energy, I can't stress enough, you got to be hydrated. This is overtone night. It says, I empower in order to dream, commanding intuition. I seal the input of abundance with the overtone of radiance. I am guided by the power of magic. This is a wave spell 7. This is also the color blue, the planet Saturn, and the chakra is solar, and the earth family is signal. Now, don't get it twisted. We still have those planets that are aligning themselves up here, okay? That's still doing that arc. Now, the whole planet thing takes me back to Pitch Black. Remember that movie where they go to that planet and they're wondering, when they stumble around and they find this little map thing of the planets and what happens when it all lines up and it gets pitch black on that planet, and then those beings come out to play, to hunt. Yeah, pitch black. That arc, when we have that, remember that saying, there will be a sign in the sky that all will see to know that everything's getting ready to change. This is that sign. Because in that sign, when a friend of mine took a picture last night, shout out to Marlo, took a picture, sent it to me, sent me 2 of them. And I was looking and said, wow, that doesn't even look like the moon. That looks like a straight up sun. It had an aura and everything around. And then I'm looking and see the planet alignment. But then when I zoomed out, I saw square, 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 square. Saw square. And I was like, look at that. So the signs are popping off. Everything is coming into play. But the final part is the activations of the ancient codes coming through us. Now, what do I mean by ancient codes? Some of you are walking around with a lot of coded information of what took place in Atlantis. Lemuria, Mu, all these places. And some of you are walking around with the codes from the other planetary being places that's outside of our ice wall. Oh, that's going to. That's going to disappear. And soon we will be interacting with our neighbors, which is already happening by the selective ones that only select people can do it. That shit's going bye-bye. There's not going to be any more of this. Only the privileged select people can do this. The ones that are billionaires that can. No, your asses are. No. See? No. That's not happening. That's getting wiped. So enjoy it now while you can, because that's getting wiped. That's not going to be happening anymore, because everybody that lives on this planet has a right to know everything about this planet. Everybody needs to know this. And one of the movies that I was talking about the other day, about that spiral, the choice to remember. We made a choice to forget. A choice to forget. Some of us didn't make that choice to forget. We wanted to keep our memory. We wanted to keep that insight. So let's look at the rest of the message. As we develop the telepathic pulsar technologies, what have I been talking about? What did I just say? We will see the potential of our mind as powerful cosmic force. What did I just say? What did I just tell you? Can't make this stuff up. And you know what? It ain't even about making anything up. It's about really paying attention to what the message is, and really tuning in. The amount of energy that we're all being flooded with is going to be working with our mental sphere in the third, so up here, and then the fourth cosmic cube, and then here, beta awakening conscious mediumship, tapping into that. Our rune is, I want to say this one is disruption. And it's not going to be a disruption on us, because we got Mercury doing its job. Man, Mercury is really doing a lot of different energy right now. So interesting. This is the Hagazai. And look, it's a skull on there, but this is a symbol. This is the rune symbol for today. Okay? So with that symbol, we got deadly nightshade. Now, nightshade, if I was correct, I think I want to say tomatoes. Is it tomatoes? I think tomatoes is nightshade. Well, I thought it was funny when I was doing my biofeedback read on myself. It kept coming up with something about nightshade. And I was like, what is nightshade? And it's because I was eating all these tomatoes. So I had to slow down on the tomatoes. Because tomatoes have, as long as you get the tomatoes that got the seeds in it, if you're eating a tomato that doesn't have any seeds in it, don't eat any more of that, please. Because that's not one that's good for you. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm trying to find the thing. Up, 48. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. So pay attention. This is energy that's not pertaining to the light workers, the healers, the priestesses, the priests. Okay? Not pertaining to us. Says disruption, chaos, destruction, obstacles, discomfort, hailstorms, shadow self, upheaval, challenges. Okay? Conjure from the murky depths of the underworld. That deadly nightshade merges bewitchingly beautiful yet devilish and destructive pair. So this nightshade is like part of the belladonna, Beware of the enchantress and her dangerous tempting berries. So, how are you being tempted? What's the temptation? I'll tell you what that tempting is. And what's her name hit it right on the head when she said it. Um, don't get so caught up in all the stuff of the files and have your energy distraction there. Don't get caught up in all of that. Make sure you're staying good with yourself, intentionally healing with yourself and being good. So, contemplation. What practices can help me remain grounded when life feels out of control? So, something energetically, you're going to probably start feeling like, wow, this energy is kicking up. I'm feeling like, oh, smudge, get yourself in water, get your grounding stones, get your stones, wear your stones, get in it. Okay. I got copper, I got silver on, I got myself layered. Now, I just found out that just because I asked questions, why, when I've been designing these for my ear, why was I putting them there? Well, you'll know this when you put a thought out there and you want to get an answer. Somebody will bring it. A messenger will bring you the answer. You'll see it. So I'm just, doing my thing, and then somebody pops up and they say, yeah, and copper, da 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 da. And copper is the number one thing that distorts EMF and negative beings getting into your space. And I said, yeah, it keeps them from latching on. Copper to the ears. What do you think that's doing? Oh, you can't talk to me, can you? You can't say anything. The negative energies can't get into that field and do that. You really hear clearly. Here's the test. If something speaks to you and you hear it, especially if it says your name, keep in mind technology, those things that stand up there. Keep in mind. I was shown that one too. I was like, wow, so these things that stand up there, they like receive everybody talking, everybody saying their names, conversations, all go through those tower thingies. And it like records it. So later on at night, when it wants to run it back, it will verbiate out all these vibrations of everybody's thoughts and what they were saying out into the ethers at night when you're sleeping. Which is why you got to check in with the self and make sure that you check in and say, okay, this information I just received, are you from the higher light? Are you benevolent? Are you a benevolent being? Do you come from the 12th dimension? Are you from divine source? That love energy. If you don't hear anything and it stops, it wasn't from a high source. It wasn't good. Same if you're sitting and you're reading and you're doing your thing and all of a sudden you hear this that sound, and it's pinging in your left ear, receiving side. You check in. You say, hey, okay, message coming in. Is this divine? Is this from divine source? Is this benevolent? Because if you're not divine and you're not from the high dimensions of that, I don't consent to this information coming in. If all of a sudden it shuts off, that's how you know it was an artificial energy. See? There you go. Thought you liked that one. It just shuts off. It just stops because now we have to keep reiterating that you're divine, you're interfering in my free will energy. We have to rewrite the script and keep putting it out there because the script that was put on us was against our will. Everything that we are putting up with on this planet has been done against our will. everything. Everything. Okay? So just remember that. So when we step into tomorrow, that's going to be the yellow rhythmic seed. You're up tomorrow. Your energy is going to be skyrocketing. This is going to be that full moon energy. And right after that, on Wednesday, we have a portal activation day, okay, with the red Renaissance serpent. So these next 72 hours, give or take, yeah, we're going to be loaded up big time. Big time. Okay, but tomorrow, with it being a 3-3, that's going to be a 7 energy. You got the 6 and then the 1. That's going to be a 7 energy. So it's all about spirit tomorrow. Okay, this is all about balancing today. Actually getting set up. All right, let's dive into some medicine. And then I'm going to tear into my packages that I just got from... I just got from Royal Gym. Because she was out in Tucson. So if you want to stick around, I'll open them up afterwards. But let's get to our message of the day. And if I get codes on the cards, please remember you can get the codes. You can have it through your waters. I'll push it through the waters. All you have to do is taste your water before I send the codes so you know what the codes have been sent and what the water tastes like before and then after. Okay, messages for these next 72 hours. And like I said, I got the other ones done. The second set. This one has more frequencies. Okay. And then we're going to look at our wording. Is everyone doing good? I hope you're doing good. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. That is key right now. If you need to lay down, lay down. Get some rest. Don't be trying to push it. Because it's in that pushing it where you get really tired. You feel like you're swimming in murky water. Oh, a funny movie to watch is called Lost City. Lost City. Oh my God. I was laughing my ass off at that one. That was hilarious. But had a lot of coded information in it also. Remember, they got to tell you. And now we're going to get inundated with so much information. And you have to be able to process it. Okay? You have to be able to sit with yourself and say, okay, I just heard this. Okay, hold on. Let me jump in and see what's true. What's the truth for? Out of the darkness, what is manifested? What's that message? So pay attention to the community section. I put some things in community today. Okay, let the presence of the divine illuminate your path. Divine vibration clearing blockages. Okay, are you ready? Get that glass of water ready. The next set is going to be Divine Heka, use it. And clear the weather. If your weather is looking kind of catastrophic, we'll just repeat the codes to help with the weather. Okay, here comes the divine codes for clearing blockages. Taking a nice deep breath, inhale, exhale it out. 12, 12, 12, 12. Activate. Divinely align. And the card for the weather Everyone can just hold this thought or say these numbers as I repeat it. 8888 71 843 21. 888 71 843 21. 888 71 843 21. Clear all artificial weather, artificial springs, neutralize, transmute. Done. This is why I said use the divine Heka, your voice. Our message for today is kindred souls. You are currently experiencing many changes in relationship and friendship. So yeah, if some people aren't leveled up, guess what? You're not going to be able to hang out together. That ain't going to happen. Not going to happen. They got to do their journey work. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful, you guys. Okay, so our dark card of journey into the darkness. Know your heart and your dreams. When you journey into that, and then what comes out of it, number 44, eternity and unfurling space. This is beautiful. That spiral. All right, lovelies. This is our message. Let me check in with the other world. I like the other world too. They're kind of, it's a weird, kind of like otherworldly message. And what do we have? Oh, see, we got the warrior. That warrior. This looks like the green man. That warrior is coming in. Calling all warriors. Divine warriors, come forward. All right, that's the message for today. I definitely will be on tomorrow to talk about any information that I gotten, because I just keep getting information like crazy. And I have to write it down, because if you don't write it down, you're going to lose the transmission. So once you get the information, just say thank you for the transmission and go on about your business. Okay? So if anybody has any questions, ask me now or forever hold your peace. Here you go. Yes, insight is clear. Things are being unblocked. All right. All right, let's see what I got. Let me wrap it up so tight. Oh my God, hold on. I gotta get my knife out. So just flow in the medicine. Eat what feels really good, but don't overeat. Okay? So you don't get really bad indigestion. So now Royal Gems, she is on her way to Texas. And I think they're going to be stopping out there doing some show. Oh, this is my first mushroom. My first mushroom. This is pretty. And I told her I don't have any mushroom shape type of things. This is an aura, and this is, hopefully I say it right, sphelerite. Look at that. Sphelerite. So pretty. When she showed it, it caught my eye. I was like, God, that's really pretty. So it has the aura coating on it. That's for amplifying, but this sphelerite, sphalerite, absolutely grounding crystal. It really helps to restore the balance to your lower chakras, and it aids in balancing male and female energies, offer increased vitality when it is needed. It helps the user weigh the good and the bad of a situation so that the right decision can be made. It offers ease to transition periods, can aid in easier receipts of information during meditation, and can increase psychic qualities. Nice. That's what this stone does. And once again, that's Sphalerite. Love it. Does it stand? And it stands. Yay. Okay. I also won something. I won a gift on here. This is what I won. And she does this thing if you share. She gave me a amethyst heart. And then she gave me quartz. Love that. And then I won this spear holder. And it's lepidolite. So you can put a spear on top of that. Now, lepidolite is a really good stone. Those of you that got that anxiety, you got anxiety going on, you got that, can't get your thoughts together, lepidolite is a stone that you want to work with because it has its own natural form of lithium in it. So it is one of those stones that really brings in balance, good high vibration. It helps to recognize the reason behind any negative experience, and it offers the information of healing to the self. So lepidolite. Okay. So that one was in there. Then how's everyone's weather? What are you guys experiencing? It's sunny over here with some clouds. Oh, this is the Ankh. It's funny, when it's on the camera, it looks like it's bigger. So this is a chevron crystal Ankh. Chevron Ankh. That's cute. I like that. So you know what I'm going to be doing with that one. Wearing it. Then she was flashing this labradorite up there, and when she was showing it, I'm going to see if you guys catch what it has. I'm going to see if you're going to pay attention, because this is not an ordinary labradorite. Cloudy and 49 degrees in North Carolina. Yeah, okay, this is not an ordinary labradorite. See if you can tell what it is. Okay, flash for him. Do you see it? You see those lines? Those are files encrypted on this labby. See that? You see those lines, those thin lines? Now watch, I'm going to turn it. See those lines? Lemurians have lines and files on them. What is this doing on a labradorite? Yeah. And it's on the other side too. It goes all the way through it. Look at that. Those lines. It's a Lemurian in a labby. When she flashed this, I was like, I need to have that. And she goes, I'll set that aside for you, Felicia. Yeah, send it to me. Because I want to work with it and I want to decode it. Because it doesn't even go up here. It doesn't go up here. It's all straight across. Just straight across. Straight across. Look at that. I've never seen a labradorite with lines like that. That's straight across it. Yeah. Yeah. You think I'm not going to be trying to figure that one out? Yeah. What's the message? Just knew. I said, I have to have that one. Okay, and my last one. Now, a labradorite, in case you don't know, is perfect for starting new things, starting new adventures. It's also connected to your divine magic itself. She taped this up like there was no tomorrow. Like I'm going to go through an apocalypse of tomorrow. Oh my God. Holy, holy, holy Chalico. And I'm going to show you what I got from Sage Goddess. I didn't get a chance to do that because I opened it up later. Jesus, I got to do a workout with this. Oh, please. Oh my God. Oh. Jeez Louise. So every healer should have a golden healer. And this is the one that really sung to me. Oh my God, it's beautiful. This is the golden healer. Yes, look at it. Look at that golden healer. Oh, look how beautiful it is. And it's so pretty how the crystal, the quartz, just travels down the center of it. Look at that. Had to have it. So a golden healer quartz is amazing, powerful healing crystal. Opens up the channels to allow the golden light of the universe life force to flow in and through the body, channeling it through the crown chakra. The energy that is received spreads the golden light throughout the body, clearing blockages and imbalances, which open up the body to receive multiple levels of distant healing. A perfect stone for if you want to dive deeper when you meditate or to put under your massage table to fill up your workspace. Gentle, sustaining energy for your healing sessions. Oh, now, let me show you what I got from Sage Goddess. So somebody I know is getting a pair of these spiral clips. Someone I know. I was designing them. I wonder who that could be. And this is what I got from Sage Goddess. This is a yellow fluoride. And my favorite, spiral. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. So when I was made the earrings, I just made sure to set them on top of this. So they were charging. So those are my stones. And I said, I have to behave myself because I've just been so busy getting things that kind of stand out to me. And the reason why I find myself getting them is because it's part of that thing of stop denying yourself something. Breaking that energy. You see something you like, get it. Don't negotiate with yourself not to get it. Because when you do that, you're still telling yourself, oh, I might have to wait a little bit on that. That's that lack coming up again. Okay? You have that extra money or something, you know it ain't gonna break you to do it, get it. So ever since I just started, just get it. Don't Don't negotiate. Because I was bad. I'm telling you, I was really, really bad. Back in the day, I would be like, oh, wow, that's really nice. Let's see, how much I got to make? Yeah, I'm going to have to wait until next payday to get that. Okay. And then you go back and where is it? Gone! Because you didn't seize the moment. It's gone. So make sure you get those things, lovely. Get those things. So I'm inviting each and every one of you. You start feeling like certain stones are calling out to you, especially the golden healer. Get yourself a golden healer. Get yourself a golden healer and that spironite. Okay. That works really well also. So I'm looking forward. But the one I'm really looking forward to is solving this. What in the heck is in this one? What are those files? And you can't feel them. They're inscripted inside of the stone. What's in those files? What's in there? Yeah, I'm all about that one. All right, lovelies. I will see you tomorrow. Those of you that are going to be up, taking a look at the eclipse, just kind of, check out the energy if you need to see it in person, or do you need to tap in to receive the codes that are going to be coming down. Okay, the divine codes coming through the light itself. All right. All right, lovelies. Thanks so much for sharing this time with me. I am your magic on the way every day. Be good to yourself. Be so light. I'll see you tomorrow for sure. Just stay true to the self. Stay grounded. Get your crystals out. Take care of yourself. Don't get all cray-cray out there, okay? If you can avoid getting out in those groups and going into the stores and stuff, please do. All right, I love you all. Be good to yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. 1, 2,